After years of anticipation, speculation, and endless waiting, the Iraqi Dinar Revaluation RV has officially been confirmed. Sources close to both Iraqi financial authorities and international banking networks report that the new exchange rate is already live in back-end systems, with banks worldwide making quiet preparations for processing. This development is monumental. For over a decade, investors, analysts, and everyday currency holders have been watching the Iraqi economy, hoping for signs of a global shift. Now, what was once labeled as rumor or wishful thinking has become breaking financial reality. The RV is not just a local policy change. It's an event with global implications. Iraq's decision to revalue its currency represents its determination to re-enter the world economy with strength and credibility. For investors, this moment could very well define their financial future. The response from the global investor community has been nothing short of explosive. Social media platforms, trading forums, and private chat groups lit up the moment confirmation of the RV began circulating. Investors from North America, Europe, and Asia are scrambling to verify exchange procedures, contract rate details, and bank readiness. For many who have held IQD for years, some even decades, this is a vindication of their belief. It's more than just financial gain. It's the reward of patience, persistence, and faith in a process often dismissed by skeptics. Financial analysts on Wall Street and beyond are describing this as one of the largest currency events of the 21st century. Its scale could rival other historic economic resets. As billions, if not trillions of dollars in liquidity could soon flow into global markets, the response from the global investor community has been nothing short of explosive. Social media platforms, trading forums, and private chat groups lit up the moment confirmation of the RV began circulating. Investors from North America, Europe, and Asia are scrambling to verify exchange procedures, contract rate details, and bank readiness. For many who have held IQD for years, some even decades, this is a vindication of their belief. It's more than just financial gain. It's the reward of patience, persistence, and faith in a process often dismissed by skeptics. Financial analysts on Wall Street and beyond are describing this as one of the largest currency events of the 21st century. Its scale could rival other historic economic resets, as billions, if not trillions of dollars in liquidity could soon flow into global markets. For Iraq, the RV represents a new dawn of economic independence. After years of struggling with sanctions, instability, and reliance on oil exports, the nation is finally signaling that it is ready to integrate fully with the global economy. Key goals of this revaluation include strengthening the central bank of Iraq's credibility, encouraging foreign investors to pour money into infrastructure, technology, and industry, boosting the purchasing power of Iraqi citizens, improving daily life, diversifying Iraq's economy away from its heavy dependence on oil revenues. This is more than a currency adjustment, it's a national reset. For the Iraqi people, it means hope, pride, and an opportunity to enjoy financial stability long denied to them. For international partners, it marks Iraq as a serious financial player on the world stage. One of the most crucial aspects of this historic event is the exchange process itself. Now that confirmation of the Iraqi Dinar RV is spreading globally, attention has shifted toward the when, where, and how of converting IQD into USD and other strong currencies. Bank readiness and redemption centers. Multiple reports suggest that major U.S. banks including Wells Fargo, Chase, and Bank of America have activated their internal systems in preparation for the incoming wave of IQD holders. Specialized redemption centers have reportedly been established across the United States and other countries to handle exchanges in a secure, orderly manner. These centers are expected to provide tiered exchange rates based on eligibility, private appointments to avoid overcrowding, professional financial advisors to guide investors on wealth management post-tax, security protocols to ensure safe transactions. For investors, this means the process is structured and planned, not chaotic as many feared. Public versus contract rates. Perhaps the biggest question investors are asking. What rate will I get? The current intel suggests two possibilities: public rates, rumored to fall between $2.25 and $3.50 per IQD, available to all exchangers. Contract rate higher, potentially exceeding $5 per IQD, but limited to certain groups, institutions, or those who qualify under specific agreements. This tiered system ensures Iraq's economy benefits while also rewarding early investors and structured groups. Vietnamese dong VND on standby, alongside the dinar. The Vietnamese dong is being closely monitored. Many believe VND will also revalue in tandem with with rates speculated between 47 cents and 1. If true, this would make VND one of the most undervalued currencies to suddenly gain strength on global markets. Steps for investors as the exchange window opens. Investors are urged to keep documents ready, ID, proof of IQD purchase if required. Wait for official notifications before heading to banks. Stay alert for scams, as moments like these attract fraudsters. Plan post-exchange strategies, including tax considerations, wealth management, and long-term investments. A limited-time opportunity. It's also important to note that this exchange process won't stay open indefinitely. The redemption window is expected to last for a limited period, after which rates may stabilize or shift depending on global market activity. For investors worldwide, this is the moment they've been waiting for. The chance to transform years of holding IQD into real financial change. The revaluation of the Iraqi Dinar IQD and the potential rise of the Vietnamese dong VND are not just currency events. They are global financial shifts with the power to affect multiple sectors, nations, and international trade. Economists are already labeling this as one of the most disruptive financial developments of the decade. 1. Strengthening Iraq's global standing for Iraq. This RV represents more than just a new exchange. It marks its return as a legitimate economic powerhouse. With a stronger dinar, backed by oil wealth, gold reserves, and IMF support, Iraq gains the ability to negotiate stronger trade agreements, attract foreign investors who were previously hesitant, rebuild infrastructure and public services with improved purchasing power. This not only strengthens Iraq's domestic economy, but also positions it as a strategic energy hub in the Middle East. 2. The U.S. dollar's balancing act. The United States has played a key role in facilitating the revaluation process, particularly through its banking networks and treasury oversight. The influx of revalued IQD and VND could boost liquidity in U.S. banks, give the dollar temporary strength as investors exchange into USD, potentially lead to currency realignments, as other nations may adjust to balance trade flows. Some analysts suggest that, while the USD will initially benefit, in the long run, global diversification away from the dollar may accelerate. As more countries seek stability in newly structured currencies like IQD and VND3, Asia-Pacific and the VND factor, Vietnam's dong VND is also at the center of attention. If VND revalues alongside IQD, it could trigger increased foreign direct investment in Vietnam, a stronger role for Vietnam in ASEAN trade agreements, a possible shift of manufacturing hubs and export pricing, giving Vietnam a more competitive edge. This would place Vietnam in a favorable position in the Asia-Pacific region, potentially rivaling even stronger economies. 4. Global trade realignment. Revalued currencies will naturally reshape global trade balances. For oil-importing nations, Iraq's stronger dinar could mean higher costs for crude oil and energy exports, new negotiations around OPEC pricing structures, a push toward alternative energy investments to stabilize trade deficits. Meanwhile, countries holding large reserves of IQD or VND, such as China, Russia, and certain Gulf states stand to gain massive value instantly, boosting their financial influence. Global stock markets and forex traders are reacting with heightened volatility. While some see the RV as a golden opportunity, others warn of short-term instability as markets adjust. The gold and crypto sectors are also expected to swing sharply as investors rebalance their portfolios in response to the revaluation shockwave. 6. The bigger picture. Ultimately, the RV of IQD and VND is not just about two currencies. It symbolizes a shift toward a multipolar financial system, where global wealth is more evenly distributed. It challenges long-standing dominance by Western currencies and opens the door for emerging economies to take a seat at the table of financial power. The Iraqi Dinar RV, paired with the Vietnamese dong's potential rise, is more than just a currency. Evented is a global reset moment, with Iraq stepping into financial strength backed by oil and international institutions, and Vietnam gaining traction in Asia. Both nations are now positioned to reshape trade, investment, and monetary balance worldwide. While uncertainty and volatility are natural in the short term, the long-term outlook suggests a historic redistribution of wealth and opportunity. Investors, governments, and global markets must now adapt to this new reality, where emerging economies are no longer on the sidelines but leading the conversation of financial power. The revaluation is not just about exchange rates. It's about a new economic era that has officially begun.